Hey guys, what is going on? Thanks for stopping by to watch another episode here at All I See Is W. Today, I wanted to share with you stock market news updates as well as comparing two tickers in the stock market, specifically Riot Blockchain and Marathon Digital Holdings. Right now, most of you are wondering, which stock should I be buying? Which stock should I be holding on to? Should I be buying both at the same time? I'll share with you my insights on what stocks I believe has value, what are the differences, and whether these two companies have the potential to make bull runs in the coming 2023. Now, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. I appreciate all of the support that you can provide. Let's get started. Now, here we're looking at Riot Blockchain here. I mean, today company price, it just went up significantly even in the aftermarkets, right? It gained an extra 8.6%. I mean, it had a great day when we go to the 1 day cycle here. In total, including the aftermarkets, it went up by about 18%, right? Now when we look at a 1 month performance, Riot actually 1x, right? I mean, it was hovering at the mid $3 and now it's doubled up, right? Now, when we compare that to Mara, I mean, looking at it from a 1 month trajectory, in fact, Mara has gone up more than Riot Blockchain, right? Now, what's driving this, right? And I'll tell you what the difference is as we zoom out and we look at a 1 year trajectory. While we've seen Mara gaining more than Riot in terms of its performance in the last month, we've seen throughout the year that it's dropped more significantly at 67% underperforming. Let's look at Riot Blockchain if we zoom out for 1 year. So here it's 55%, right? So as you can see here, there's a 15% difference. Now, my takeaway is while a company has more risk volatility with a 15% reduction from a long-term perspective, that would mean that from a short-term perspective, there's potential volatility where when you have high risks, you will have the potential for higher returns. And that's why I believe Mara throughout just the past month, it's been just climbing up at 121%, right? If we look at this at a 6 month trajectory, I mean, this was at around the same price of Riot at $3.42. Now with it being at $7.52, it's priced much higher than Riot Blockchains. And when we look at Mara from a 5 year trajectory, I mean, at one point this ran all the way up to, I believe, like $70 with Mara. And let's take a look at a 5 year trajectory with Riot here. I mean, it's hovering here around the 40 territory range, right? So overall, these two companies are positively correlated with the price of Bitcoin. In fact, Bitcoin over the month, it's just gone up by 43%. But if you zoom out to 1 year, it's still down by like 36% here, right? So while Bitcoin price continues to rise, we will see companies like Riot and Mara benefiting from this. Now, in terms of the overall company, right, what are they doing? Like what's different between these two companies? In fact, Riot Blockchain has a production throughput that is much higher than Mara in terms of efficiency with mining for Bitcoin. Both companies are fairly similar, right? So these two companies are well established when it comes to just throughput of Bitcoin mining. Now, when it comes to which company would be the better option for investing, it just really depends, right? Like it's hard to really forecast between which one's better. If you want a safer play where you want less risk, I would suggest, considering Riot as an investment. Now, when you're talking about, taking on more risk from a short-term, mid-term perspective, Mara has potential to run much quicker, right? But we can't really tell. Although I think that having these two companies as a combo investment can really add value if you really believe in the market sentiment with Bitcoin and companies like Riot and Mara. I mean, these two companies have been bleeding out over the year, right? Now, what goes down, we know will eventually go back up, and it may have the potential to break through the double-digit share price range in February. And I'm thinking in Q1, Q2, this can easily break through the $15-$20 range. And let's not underestimate this resistance path of $63 that we see here back in November 2021 for Mara, and then for Riot, I mean, hovering near the $50 threshold back in February of 2021, about 2 years ago. So there's definitely room for growth here, right? It's been just slowly bleeding out. We've seen it, but now's a time to just really buy low and sell high versus buying it when it starts ripping, where you have higher risk when you do that. So overall, I hope that you enjoyed my insights between Riot blockchain and Mara digital holdings here. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you liking and subscribing for more related content, and I'd love to hear your questions, feedback that you have. Please leave it down in the chat below. Have a good day, all.